Hello and welcome back to the end of the carrot for Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories on the PlayStation 1. And in this episode, we'll be starting off by battling with Dark Knight. Woo!
That's his name, Dark Knight?
Yeah, that is his name. His name is Dark Knight. Alright, Dark Knight is significantly easier than Seto 3 because Dark Knight does not have nearly as high a chance to start with Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. He does have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in his deck, but if you'll look, we already have a 4300 monster. So the only thing that we're actually worried about is, in fact, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
So if he can still pull out Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, then he's not... Well, okay, so he has fewer Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons then.
Yes, not only does he have fewer Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, he has less of a chance to pull one out. Seto 3 has a really high chance of just opening with double Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, meaning that you have to have an answer for him on turn 1, or you effectively lose. We almost lost during our game, as you saw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that game pretty close. Pretty clutch.
And I have been told by everyone on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories speedrunning Discord that Dark Knight does not have that high of a chance to start with Cosmo Queen. But if you look what happens here, not only did the fucker start with a Cosmo Queen, he started with 2.
Yeah, that's not so bad. I mean,
Cosmo Queen is actually one of my favorite monsters in this game, but I have never actually gotten to play with her because she's a ritual monster, and ritual monsters aren't obtainable by the player naturally. In order for the player to actually successfully summon Cosmo Queen, they need Cosmo Queen's player, Queen's Double, Princess of Tsurugi, and Queen of Autumn Leaves on the field.
Which is probably never going to happen. And then in the end, all you get is a 2900 creature.
Yep.
Cosmo Queen was never that impressive to
just make Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon with an equip than attempt to do any of the ritual summons in the game, with the exception of Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's ritual. But even then, in order to actually get Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon's ritual done, you need to have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons and Ultimate Dragon ritual.
Yay.
None of which you can obtain before the end of the game.
Yay.
I mean, I think you can get Ultimate Ritual before the end of the game, but you cannot get Blue Eyes White Dragon until Seto 3.
Alright. Opponent 5 down. Opponent 6. Go. So all of those of us who are following us on the heels of our penultimate episode, we are doing what Gerdette refers to as the final 6. We've defeated the first 4 of the 6 opponents last part. We just beat Dark Knight, who is very mad at us, and now we're going to fight his father.
Mad enough to become Nightmare.
One more time.
One more time. One more game.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's scary.
Very scary, especially since his deck is slightly better now.
So he has 2... Now he has 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons.
No, he still likely only has 2, but I have to save my Meteor Black Dragon in the event that he actually plays one. He's still not likely to actually play one right off the bat. And in fact, he's still rather likely, from my personal experience, to open Cosmo Queen. This particular time, he did not. He instead decided to open Gate Guardian, which I still actually have an answer for in my hand. I just need to hold on to it for a while.
Yeah, about that. Well, you don't get a type advantage or anything.
I do get a type advantage actually. Sun beats Moon.
Swing.
And I thought that this was going to be the last duel of, and I thought that this was actually going to be the last duel of the run. So I decided to show off, another 3D duel, so we could actually show off Gate Guardian submodel.
Well, what do you mean you thought this was going to be the last duel of the run?
I thought this was going to be the last duel of the run.
You lose, don't you?
Something happens in this duel that has never happened to me or anyone I know before.
The mysteries of Forbidden Memories are forbidden. Corona charge. Mine Coronas. Nine, 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 nine. Isn't it weird that Gate Guardian has all of the components of Suijin, Kazijin, and Saga of the Thunder, but it has none of its abilities?
No, actually, it actually maintains the abilities of one of them. Specifically, it's supposed to be It's supposed to be either Suijin or Kazijin,
yeah.
That it actually retains the ability for. But
all right, so again, we're well, everything's going normal so far, and then all of a sudden we are gonna have a piece of shit in our hands.
Hey, perfectly ultimate Great Moth.
Yeah, we just killed each other. I see now. So now we need to get another boss before he gets another boss. And he's gonna play a boss right now. That's a boss. And he's gonna attack us with it.
Yeah, about that.
And it's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. All right, so you got like a 20% chance. You failed.
Yeah, that has never actually happened to me or anyone that I've ever seen playing this game. Where Nightmare starts off with Gate Guardian, moves down to Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, and then draws into his Blue Eyes.
That doesn't strike me as particularly extraordinary. It's
very extraordinary, because one of the things that the game doesn't tell you is just how much the game is cheating. Dark Knight's opening hand is 15 cards.
He has a 15-card opening hand?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because we have data mined the fuck out of this game.
All right, so we lose now? Is that...
No, it's over.
Man, well, why are we watching this then? Final boss?
I wanted to show off that it was still technically possible to lose to Dark Knight, because if he decides to cheat his ass off. Seriously, if he had not had Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, which if he did not have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, he would have scaled down to Black Skull Dragon, and Black Skull Dragon I could actually have survived a couple more turns against.
One more time. And the winner is me.
And the winner is me.
This world is mine.
This world is mine.
All mine.
All mine.
Oh, Jesus
Christ. So yes, that's what happens if you lose to Nightmare, and you have to go all the way back. It kicks you to the main menu, so yes, you have to redo Final 6 all over again.
Oh boy.
We're skipping that part.
This is not fair.
Hey, you cheated on us, so we get to cheat on you. Well, at least the viewers get to. I had to play through this all again.
One more time. One more game.
We got Hitatsumi Giant this time.
Again, a
rather shit opening hand. Now let's see how he's going to start this time. It should be Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Nope, it's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon again.
You cheating son of a bitch. So how is this guy...
This time I'm not...
Regeki.
What?
Regeki. It's your rolling chance.
Yes, we're going to play our Regeki. I mean, I should have probably put Regeki face down and just taken the 9,000 damage that's coming to me, but I decided against it.
Well, if you take 9,000 damage, you lose. Oh, it's Beast Skull Dragon. Nice.
No, sorry. It would have been 7,700 damage.
So, Bright Castle is so close. We were short by 50.
This overruns him.
Oh, right. I was thinking of Bright Castle on the Skull Knight.
Which would have worked for the record. It just wouldn't have been enough power.
Oh, just keep your fingers crossed, everybody. What did he play? Bullshit.
He put Zoa in defense mode. We win.
Right, so at this point, all that you're going to do is you're going to keep dumping through your deck until you get more powerful cards while relying on your Twin-Head Thunder Dragons in order to just keep overrunning him. But still, I mean, he has one turn to turn this around.
Not Zoa, my bad.
Let's go.
Yeah, but this is how this duel is supposed to go. He starts off with like either Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Meteor Black Dragon, or Gate Guardian, and from there he scales down. But that's not what happened the first time, so...
Alright, well now he is fucked. Because we got a 4650 beater.
Well, we're gonna have a 3650 instead and kill him with the other two.
Well, I kind of like the idea that you never are quite sure what's going to happen until it happens. And
so you say.
And
also, Dark Knight and Nightmare have their own 3D battle theme. It's pretty nice.
I mean, for Christ's sake, I mean, some people put in like 100 hours by the time they get to this boss. Like, there should be like boobies and porn everywhere in this fight.
Cosmo Queen's got nice cleavage.
Yeah, but she's got a fucking she's got feet like a toy soldier. It's just a flat plastic bottom. Two-headed ass creature is dead.
Dragon. And so it became known that Crawling Dragon #1 was the best monster in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, he's so cute.
Alright, Twin Heads, let's finish this off.
Alright, go, my freak monsters. Yay. We beat the games. Yay.
And we got Darkfire Dragon. Bastard.
They would give us a drop after the final boss. No, not again. No.
Ellipses. Oh yeah, Seto disappeared off screen.
Sure.
That day, Seto left the ruins, never to be seen
Who's
again.
talking?
The narrator. Egypt was unified once again under the rule of Gurdat to protect mankind, the forbidden ruins to be buried. Gurdat became the greatest of pharaohs, bringing prosperity to all he ruled. Thank you, game. The vile mages were no more. This was the tale of Gurdat, he whom we call Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! He's the king of games. Save.
So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a title in this universe. So there.
No, it was always a title.
Oh, that is a password for Duelists of the Roses, meaning I can't show off what it is.
Man, fuck these games.
I think it's Exodia's head. I think it's supposed to be Exodia's head, but I don't really remember. And so, throughout the credits, we have wireframes. Can you guess what monsters these are? Probably not, because I didn't show off most of them. There's one of the
That's
legs
one
of
of the
Exodia.
legs of Exodia. And that's exactly as stupid as you can imagine. It's a leg that kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this...
It's also... is it both the legs?
Yeah,
it's both the legs you can't get.
That's Komori Dragon?
No, it's Darkfire Dragon. But yeah, I like Forbidden Memories with mods. I absolutely hate Forbidden Memories without mods,
Dragon.
and I hate a majority of the mod packs that get released for Forbidden Memories. That's Baby Dragon. But I think that the power that you feel as a player when you're playing Forbidden Memories, the way the game wants it to be played, is actually really goddamn nice. The problem, of course, is that the game doesn't actually want you to play it correctly until 403 hours into the game. So we cheat.
And this game had been a mystery to me for the biggest time. I was wondering why people shunned away from it, and I think I get it. Is they simply did not appreciate that excessive amounts of grinding periods, unless mitigated by mods, would actually cause a lot of people to leave the game.
Hey, Mammoth Graveyard.
Or Mammoth of Gold Find.
They're the same.
Because they reuse models, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have gotten into this game if only I wasn't already seduced by the dark arts of the Game Boy Advance, a portable game system. And, well, it's...
World Championship 2004 is a better game than this. Hey, Trial of Nightmare.
It's about what I could have expected for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I mean, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Style, at least, was somewhat familiar to me because I played Rechef of Darkness and beat that game. But also, that game also got pretty stupid because I also found myself using a hacks in order to win the game without actually playing the game, I think, a little further than how they intended me to do it. The rules that they use...
That's Garuzi's. That's what that one is.
The bottom line is, I think, personally, the rules for this style of Yu-Gi-Oh! is unbalanced. It doesn't use the traditional effects or any kind of sophisticated technique. It's just slap, 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 slap. You're just slapping people. And if you like slapping people, this game is for you.
Steps. But to be perfectly honest, that's what the Hyper Coliseum was, and people really like Hyper Coliseum.
Slap.
Hey, Dark Witch.
Well, and so we end Forbidden Memories with even more wireframes for what was a very primitive-looking 3D game.
That which feeds on life.
I have no brains.
Well, that's because she's a lich. Her phylactery is hovering above her. And this has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, created by Konami Computer Entertainment Japan. I don't like this game. I played through it. I like a lot of aspects about it, but fuck this game.
It's forbidden.
Yes, forbidden! Hopefully we stop talking about it now. Be safe, everybody.